And in turn, we have Thunderbirds picking up Windranger, a hero that, while potentially squishy, can be very, very effective against a lot of these heroes with her Wind Run, and then with just maybe two. In the meantime, Misery still just being a nuisance up here, just bouncing around, looking for an opportunity, but Raven,
they are going for it. They're going for it down bottom. Sam H is here, and this should be a kill if they can get it right. There's gonna... Oh no! The kinetic field! It catches him! Sam H! He's gonna be controlled for the moment, and now Moon, able to make that getaway. They're diving deep for this one, but they have to call off the charge. Great saving play right there by...
And there you go. I mean, the fact is, the Haunt is wasted. They're gonna go for the dagger play, and it's not gonna be anything effective. Sims has to sprint a long way here to get down Soxa, and it looks like they will pick him up, but there's going to be some flank coming in with Weehaw. Can they bring anybody else in, though? They need the Monkey King.
For now, although Sam H is going to get gone on. Glimpse. Yeah,
big pickup.
That should be the end of it. So Global drop. They actually decide to go in on this. They pop the Haunt. Grave comes out to keep Sam H alive, and they turn a fight. Maybe going to be able to take down Misery. Just when you think TNC are going to back up, and T-Birds think they have it in the bag. TNC show up for this fight, and now going to chase even further for another kill. They don't quite catch the shackle, and now Tim shows up. Crush connects onto 2. The impale from the low ground. Sam H, they thought he took him out before, but 3 dead, and Soxa is going to not quite fall himself. Oh my. So this is the interesting little situation now. They're getting in a position where they're farming aggressively, taking down the tower with the Nagasarn illusions to cut the creep wave, but TNC, realizing they might be a little bit vulnerable right now, they're going to go immediately onto Soxa, take him down at the start of the fight. Now Raven going to Haunt in, looking further forward, able to catch Moon Meander with that stun. Now Resolution in a lot of trouble. This is going to be a complete and total catastrophe. 3 already about to fall, but can they actually turn it back around now? All right, Misery takes down Rior, now looking for more. Sam H in a little bit of trouble here, but he does get the Spike Carapace off, and the 3-person impale. Holy shit, Weehaw is going to drop, and maybe even Misery as well. Can they connect with the kill? They take down an ultra kill for Raven at 16 minutes. And now they're moving into Roshan. They know that all of these ultis are on cooldown, but the problem is that Spectre still has that radius. They're walking in with the Spike Carapace. A good counter initiation play comes in. Another impale onto 2. Rezo in trouble, almost going to drop. He's getting hit by Roshan as well, but Sam H dropping solo is going to die at the start of this fight. Tim's going forward. He gets shackled by Weehaw. Oh, and the Song of the Siren now to split everything up and to get themselves reset for another go. They don't have Global on TNC. Can they kill off any of these heroes? Cuckoo getting great, but Raven, he's taken down Weehaw, or rather Resolution. Cuckoo almost dead in this one, but able to walk away. They don't quite have enough damage to kill him off. Misery is still looking, and he is going to be able to go down. Finds that kill, but it might come at the cost of his own life. Still well worth it for them. Weehaw trying to run away now. They have the earn charges. They have all the damage in the world. Moonmander's ulti is already popped. And TNC taking that fight in beautiful fashion.
Yeah, without globals and without a Radiance. And now they'll pop the Haunt. They'll try to get a little bit more out of this. Weehaw should be able to win run away, but the Ava will fall. Setting up a triple kill for Raven in the end of it.
They have found Tim's T-Birds in the jungle, so the Slardar will fall. But Raven and TNC have really pulled themselves into a strong-looking game right now. Rior, they're going to pop the Shrine, trying to keep him alive, but it's not going to be enough. And they got the global silence now. Resolution going to die again. We talked about the need to get into more items for this hero, but he's just been trying to take the fight consistently and keeps on dying now. A good nut counsel of that right-click from Moon so that the Spike Carapace doesn't connect onto him. And now they're going to be able to pull back in onto Sam H, trying to find that kill. They jump forward, the Monkey King, Misery trying to find that kill. Cuckoo is going to drop. We've just had consistently these ridiculously extensive battles. Now Raven trying to go back in for another kill. Tim's is respawned. Raven almost dead here, is going to end up falling. And finally, TNC might have dove too deep. Blink Dagger's being canceled. They don't quite connect with the shackle.
The Naga. It's actually the Spectre who's forced into an aggressive position at the 21-minute mark.
Well, the plus side is that they are going to be able to at least begin to build up those kills, as Misery will be found in the jungle, and Raven secures that kill. And
because it does now dispel Windrun, which was a property that didn't exist before. So the fact is, if you're going to be getting an item that's already good on Spectre, oh, too much damage.
Oh.
Newer ways to put in some big hurt, either by just kind of ganking and surprising. initiating with Invis, initiating with Blink. Like, they have ways for these fights to happen more and more. And Thunderbirds can't account for everything, you know?
Yeah. Ooh. Smoke gonna break on Moon Meander, and they find that initiation right at the start. No ulti for him this time. Cuckoo in some trouble, though.
Nice
They get the static storm off. It isn't gonna be enough, though. The global silence comes out, still caught in it. Sam H in trouble. They're chasing down Soxa, trying to bring him low, but they have been able to get that Wukong's command off. So much damage coming out, and Raven, I don't know if you really want to stick around here any longer. Rior is going to drop in just a second to that Naga Siren. A double kill for him. But with that Song of the Siren coming in from the south, Raven, you need to be careful. He's still chasing Weeha here. Not afraid to man up against him. All behind their base. Tim's making the plays and almost able to kill off Weeha. They thought about diving that one for half a second, and Raven now going to just barely be able to get back home.
Thunderbirds, so they really aren't able to deal with this as much as they like to. There's obviously like a lot of Midas action. There's the Vladimirs, but yeah, they just actually don't have the pipes.
Oh, and now, a little bit unfortunate yet again. They pop into this one and try and find the initiation on the Sam H, but unfortunately, Haunt does a hell of a lot of damage, and now Misery might be the one that goes down, catching him right on the tip there with that Impale. Manages to get the Midas off, but will not be denied to the creeps. The man
really get some items. I mean, he's got the Silver Edge fully set up for himself along with that Midas, but I think TNC are going to be happy for now. To kind of conclude, but I do think that when the BKBs come out, it can't change.
And now Moon, in some trouble, is going to drop there. Did not manage to get the proc off.
Oh my
God. They got it for Cuckoo. Well played there to break that on him, so the ult cast didn't happen automatically, but now Raven stuck in the middle of all of it. They do still have the Grave available for Rior, which is going to keep him alive after the fact, but they've taken down the Monkey King, so now no more Wukong's command. It gets the Manta dodge out of the kinetic field. Cuckoo is going to drop there to the power shot. But these very nicely done plays by TNC comboed together to make sure that Abba dies in spite of that ulti.
Yourself up with perimeter, like get a safe space where you can consider.
Oh God, I don't know if he's going to be in a safe space any longer. Although they were able to make that escape. Now they crushed though. Cuckoo found him, as did Tim's, and now Moon in a lot of trouble. This is looking from bad to worse. Moon Meander going to fall. 2 of the cores brought down for Thunderbirds. And they're getting ready to start assaulting the rest of these buildings.
Yeah, they just cleared out, no problem at all. Just use the Haunt to scout everything out, and from there keep using the Blinks to follow through. And that's one thing that, I mean, Thunderbirds just don't have. They have one dagger on Windranger, but otherwise they're pretty immobile. They're trying to counter-initiate as best they can, but it just feels like TNC have so much film. Then right here in mid, they're going to bring down the Disruptor.
Cuckoo is about to walk in. You know, right now, T-Birds might be thinking there's a fish in the barrel, but they're going to become the fish in just a second. Resolution getting going on. They're hanging out for the moment, trying to TP out and away from this one, but Misery, he is going to be the one to fall. It looks like the rest
of that setup with the static kinetics. And here, like, obviously catching the Dazzle as well means that they don't even have to worry about a shallow grave prolonging that. They just get it for free. Now, there is Pinks coming out. They do see Sam H under the Sentry Ward, and it's going to be a fight.
Haunt comes out, though. Soxka already dead. Now they turn on to Misery, and this is where Raven is going to make his money. The sleep is down. Moon Meander, can he do anything to save his buddies? I don't think so. Tim's is going to end up dropping there. They pop the ulti for Moon Meander. Resolution, out of mana, out of time, soon to be dead. Sam H does die for it, but can they find anything else here? The only one left alive right now is Raven. 4 heroes have gone down for TNC. They're buying back. They realize this is not the fight that they wanted to take in the Lee's pit. Glimpse back in to pull him in. Sam H is not going to be able to do anything to save the day, nor is Tim's, because that is a buyback used and nothing gone from it. So a great team fight right there for to not be the one initiated on, but he is still so tanky right now. And well, they actually have run into Resolution, who does have the Song of the Siren popped, and now they call Cuckoo and Dazzle. Oh, this is going to be awful again for TNC. They popped the BKB, but Rior already in trouble. It's going to go down. They get the Global Silence. That's a nice way to turn this back around. Soxka in some trouble. Misery's popped his BKB, trying to man up against Raven. They've got him controlled. Raven in some trouble. The crush onto 3, though. Tim's doing his best to keep his team alive. Sam H finds the Ravage and Pale through it as well, and now Resolution in a hell of a lot of trouble. They're going to be able to bring him down in just a second. 4 heroes go down. Raven with a triple kill, and it looked bad for only an instant before that BKB came out.
Punished heavily by these AoE stuns. Now TNC take everything outside the base, and even with this really nifty power shot, I just don't see how they're going to be able to hold And when you see a jump like this,
Oh, man. I mean, it's a...
buyback. So Spectre just got her, so she's all right, but...
Oh, Moon. Oh, no. They have the silent... Or they immediately pop that ulti. And he did just get his Aghanims as well. But now with that ulti wearing off, Abaddon, borrowed time, no longer there. They're thinking about going for another catch. There's going to be the catch on to Cuckoo. Gets Glimmer Cape staying alive. Great combination. He gets the BKB out. Now Soxka going to be controlled as well. There's nobody really to hit on here. They pop the Haunt, turning to fight. Rior barely staying alive. Ends up graving himself now as well. Raven turning to go on to Soxka. They get the Global Silence finally popped here in Resolution, taking down Rior at the end. But is Misery going to end up falling because of it? He ends up going down. A double kill for Raven now. The buyback from Weehaw. He wants to get into this fight, but he has to be so careful. Again, that Diffusal Blade just wrecks his day.
And they just ran it down. They just waited for the wind run to expire, and then Silencer and Slaughter were just able to feed him down.
And I think, yeah, they do realize, of course, that it is up now. T-Birds in a position to come and contest. They actually jump forward with Tim's, find the crush onto 2, and as we said, the BKB is down for Misery. Moon Meander does still have his ulti up, thinking about going for it. Poison Touch as well is already out, but now Misery in more trouble. Do they end up committing the Haunt for this one? The Song of the Siren comes out, and still they find that kill. Thinking about this now. Round 2. Ding, ding, ding. Let's go for it. The chase forward. Resolution maybe going to get caught out. No, it doesn't matter, though. They got
buyback on Moon.
He's dead for 90 seconds. T-Birds in a ton of trouble. Resolution now found out of mana, soon to be out of time and out of life. Closed down as well. The Diffusal Blade is there. TNC potentially might have found the answer here.
They have. I mean, you'll buy back on the Naga Siren, and we'll have to see a reset. Raven just wants to get out and get his harder to health back, but it's actually going to be him glimpsed into a really bad spot, and they bail. Where's the Dazzle? Where's the Grave? They just try to get out, cut every loss they...
Defend Roshan.
Yeah, well, they will certainly try. Right now, we're going to see a failed crush again, and a big shackle onto Cuckoo. He's going to get graved up, but his moments are numbered.
Stun. Weehaw going to drop. Cuckoo is going to die there. Now the buyback comes from Spectre, controlling the Resolution. Solo, barely staying alive, is going to die. The BKB from Tim's. It lasted long enough to find that kill. Soxka will escape, but... oh my goodness, oh my gracious. I think that they could have done it now. 100 seconds, no Wind Ranger, no Naga Siren. It is time to party, and they found Moon as well. Oh, this guy, he has been playing his heart out this game, but a rough one indeed, and now going to be taken down for a last time, potentially. That ulti lasts a while, but I don't think it's long enough. And 90 seconds with none of him. TNC! Taking this, potentially game number 2 to tie it up.
Incredible. I just can't believe that it ends this way, but TNC really have pulled through in the end. They got the upper hand in the final fight. Back and forth, neither team was willing to concede. Aegis and Cheese, the third Roshan, and now it's going to be the sword that Thunderbirds die on, as they just lose way too much in that last exchange. And TNC, they're just able to find the targets, find the kills that they need to wrap this one up and take us to decisive game 3.
Yeah, and I'm so impressed again, because there's been so many instances, as we do see Soxa about to die, and TNC finishing this one off finally. The buyback is there from Disruptor, but GG is called. There were so many instances.